Welcome back to the channel. Today is deadlifts. Make sure my microphone's in, make sure everything's on. Today's deadlifts. So it's the first max day in the training program. Today's the first max day in the training program. We're going to March 14th, I do believe. It is Beast of Northeast. So today, deadlifts, reverse hyper as usual. Anytime I do any major movement, whether it's upper body, lower body, I do reverse hyper or an accommodating exercise to help aid whatever I'm doing. So if it's bench press, I usually do shoulder press. If it's deadlifts or squats, I do reverse hyper. It's just to help aid the exercise that we're doing. I immediately go into an aiding exercise. Reverse hyper is an extremely good aiding exercise for deadlifts and squats. For bench, there's really not much, but like say you've like tweaked your shoulders or whatever, shoulder press, a light shoulder press is good. A band pull is usually good, depending on how I feel is what I do for bench. But anyway, today is deadlifts. We're working up to, since it's the first max day, the goal today is going to be 405. I'm not trying to hit 430, 450 or anything like that. We have plenty of time coming up to do that, so we'll get there. Today's 405, so the opener warm-up is going to be just 200 pounds. The warm-ups are pretty simple today, 200, 240, and 280, and our first single is 340. So when I max out, I do 85, 95, and 100% of the goal. So 85% of the goal, 95% of the goal, and then I bump up to the 100% of the goal, which is today is 405. And then whether I hit the 405 or not, we're going to do 3 sets at 90%, which is 360 pounds. Anytime I max out, I always do 3 sets of 1 to 2 of the goal, whether I hit it or not. That's because if I hit it, it's lighter. If I miss it, it's lighter. But the whole sense is I'm training in the 90% intensity. So it helps strengthen the central nervous system. It helps strengthen your muscles. It's strength training. This is not bodybuilding. Reverse hyper, obviously. Lat pull down, seated cable rows, hack squat, lying leg curls, leg extensions, which I'm going to switch those around because I'm going to take off my knee sleeves when I get to that part. So I'll put my knee sleeves on. After deadlifts, I'll put my knee sleeves on and then do hack squat. Actually, I gotta watch out because if they get too sweaty, the knee sleeves really won't go on. But anyway, I'm gonna wear my knee sleeves for the legs portion, and then dumbbell curls and preacher curls to end it off. The reason why I'm doing bicep on back day or deadlift day is because tomorrow's bench, so I'm not gonna hit the triceps today because I'm hitting triceps tomorrow. But so when you're building your splits, you need to learn what exercises are being used during your training. So like today's a back day, pull day, biceps are used during the pull, so train your biceps. Your triceps are being used during the press day, obviously, so I train triceps on bench day. Now, seems how my split is deadlifts and biceps, chest and triceps, then legs. I don't really kill the triceps here because Thursdays I max out, and the days that I max out is when I really go into tricep. So we're getting started in the training scheme for the competition that's coming up. So there's a lot of intricacies developed in there. Just pay attention, like the video, sub to the channel. If you're new, man, you need a lifting buddy, share this video with your lifting buddy. You guys watch these videos, man. There's a lot to be learned, especially if you're a natty dude. Eat your food. I'm going to tell you every time, eat your food first. Do not buy supplements. Buy food. Get your calories, get your macronutrients in with food. Supplements are supplementation to food. Get supplements after you've bought your food. So if you can only afford 1 tub of protein for $20, $25, $30, get the 1 tub. You don't have to go crazy like I have shelves and shelves and shelves of supplements, but this is what I do. So if you're a beginner, just concentrate on your food, getting your macronutrients, which is your fat, your carbs, and your proteins. Watch those 3 things, get used to eating properly, and then incorporate all the help from the supplements. Today's deadlifts. I appreciate you guys for watching. Like this video, man. Share with your friends. Deadlift max day. So it's the first one in like months. So Let's see what happens. Let's go. All right, here we go. Deadlifts, start off with the bar. Gotta warm up. It's not cold in here. When it gets colder throughout this winter, I'm gonna start hitting the assault bike before I start lifting. There we go. We'll go 135 next. So one set of the bar, and then this set of 135, and then we're gonna hit the 200. Warm-ups are 3 to 5. They're always 3 to 5. Get under it. Boom, boom, boom. Get where you feel comfortable. Straight up and down. Some people like it a little bit wider. I like it where I step in. It's right underneath my shoulders. Boom, boom. It's like almost straight in front of my shoulders. Some guys get even fucking closer, but I like the gap. You'll get there as you start training. Lats, boom. I pull my lats tight. I bend down. It's pivotal you get your lats activated, because when you get your lats activated, you go boom, boom. When you get down in the hole and you grab it, boom. Just tightening your back, you're going to take what's called the slack out of the bar, and you're going to get the tension. You're not pulling it off the ground. You're just getting tight. Build that compression in the hole, and then push. You kind of want to make you and the bar one piece. Once you start practicing it, you'll figure it out. So one bar set, one 135 set, and this is the first warm-up set. Those other two sets are just primer sets. You know, these are actually like sets that are going to warm me up to be able to pull the heavier sets. I have a set of 85% for one pull, a set of 95% for one pull, then the 100%, which is 405 for one pull. Then the 90% are also for one pull. Now, when I get peaked, the 90% will be for 2 to 3. So right now we're at the bottom. As we go in this wave periodization system, we will peak and then deload, which go down and then we'll come back up. It's like we're starting here, it'll go up and it'll go down and it'll go up and it'll go down and it'll go up, and that's how the strength curves work. I designed it that way and it fucking works. Okay, real quick, for beginners, if you're new to lifting and you don't want to do a program, I don't suggest you do that, but if you're not going to use a program, this is the best way to start working out. Build a split. If you're new, you don't know what that means. A split means how you're going to split up your body parts throughout the week. Easiest way to start working out, Monday through Friday. Boom, Monday through Friday. Take the weekends off. Boom, boom. You got your split basically figured out, like how long you're going to work out. I do not suggest, if you go to a gym, doing chest on a Monday. Don't do that. Don't do chest on a Monday, because everybody's fucking doing chest on a Monday. So I have developed the way I like to do it, deadlifts on Monday. So I go deadlifts, chest, Tuesday. Wednesday, I do legs. Thursday, I do chest again, but this is my max day. And then I do deadlifts again, which is my dynamic day for deadlifts. So Monday is my max day. So anyway, deadlifts, chest, legs, chest, deadlifts. Now my accessories change throughout the day. You don't know what accessories mean. So accessories are movements that help the main movement. So if your main movement for your chest day is your bench press, you want to do movements that help the bench, which would be like tricep, shoulders, and lats. Helps the bench. Simple. You could do some grip training. Helps the bench. Deadlifts. Hamstring. Reverse hyper. Lat pull downs. Back deals. Quads help a bench. Help a deadlift. So those are accessories. So if you're going to start and you have no clue what you're doing, the best course of action is to take whatever you're doing, do 2 exercises per muscle group. So if it's chest, do 2 exercises for your chest. Bench press, pec deck, boom, chest done. Do about 3 sets of 10. The simplest faction. There's gonna be people in the comment section saying, oh, it doesn't fucking matter, this is for beginners. People that just need to get the ball rolling. 3 sets of 10, good, move on. But you're gonna wind up with 6 sets of 10, doing 2 chest movements just for chest. So you're gonna have 6 sets on just chest. Your chest is gonna be torched. So you could just do 2. So that way you have 4 total sets. 2 bench, 2 pec deck, but I suggest doing more, okay? Eat properly, train properly, and you'll be fine. But keep in mind, 2 exercises per body group. So shoulders, shoulder press, side laterals. You can do rear delts too. You do rear delts, and then when you're doing 3 pieces to 1, knock the sets down to at least two sets, because you get 2 sets like this, 2 sets like this, and 2 sets like this. There you go. You got your 6 sets. When you're doing legs, same thing. You have if you're doing hack squat, leg press, you got feet in, you got feet out. So if you're gonna do hack squat and leg press, that's 4 sets right there. This shit's simple. This is not how my program is built. The Heathen Strength System is not built this way. This is just training for beginners. If you want to learn about the Heathen Strength System, come through the Discord, hit me up, and I'll help you out. If you guys want to get strong, the Heathen Strength System is legit. It works. I'm in the middle of doing it now. I have a competition coming up in February, so we're in there. And if you're not yet followed, follow me on all my socials. Follow me here on TikTok, and then follow me over on YouTube. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you. All right, so this is 240. We're not using the belt. This is 240, still a warm-up set. Warm-up set for 3. Boom, boom. Get in my position. Last activated. Down the hole. Grab it. Go up one more. Last warm-up set. All right, here we go. 280. This is the last warm-up set, and then I believe the first main pull is 340 pounds. It's a little bit of a jump, 280 to 340. It's not too bad. I don't really like doing big jumps like that, but it is a max day. This is the first max day of this training into Beast Northeast. So we got to pay attention, listen to the body. If something's lagging, like my right bicep is kind of like, it's cold, like it's not warm, basically. I got to pay attention to that because that's the one that I pulled. I tore the bicep on. But just listen to the body. We are going in today. Ooh. 340 next for 1. All right, first main pull. This is 85% of today's goal. This is 340 pounds. Lightweight. We're gonna use a belt for this. I usually use the belt during the main working set. Just for 1. Everything's for 1. When you max out, you don't want to rep out. I've always had a bad experience repping out when I maxed out. So this is 85% of today's goal. Today's goal, obviously, if you can do the math, is 405. Obviously, I pulled way more than 405, but we're getting into training for a competition. This is basically week 1 of like a legit training sequence. I wanted to do 4 weeks and then start maxing, but we're not going to get there unless we get there, so. I think 380's next. Now, I knew that was going to be easy. 380's next, I believe. All right, this is 380. This is 95% of 405. 380 for 1. When you're maxing out, like I say, man, you don't want to rep out. Rep out on your dynamic days. This is a max day. Try to hit the most you can. Dynamic deadlift, for me, is a Friday set. I do the dynamic deadlifts on a Friday, and then I have Saturday, Sunday off. It gets me ready for this day, because technically this is the heaviest day of my training week, because I'm going to move the most weight in a sense of like this for my central nervous system in a sense. Tomorrow will be dynamic bench, which will be a lot lighter. So your central nervous system takes time to recover. I don't know off the top of my head right now. I'm in the middle of this shit, so I believe it's like 24, 48 hours for a total reset. That's why I do Saturday, Sunday off, clean nothing, just food, and then get ready for a Monday max day. I did not get ready for this day. I just said, fuck it, I'm going to do this day. So that's where we're at today. 380 for one, next pull is 405. I'm not going to hold it at the top. I'm just going to move the fucking weight. 405 might be tough. I think I got it though. Alright, so I don't know what this is going to do. This shit's old as fuck. It's got a little life left to it, but we're going to use it for this 405. Those smelling salts. This is EliteFTS Dark Side smelling salts. This is non-activated smelling salts, meaning you have to add water to this, and once you do that, this will absolutely destroy your entire shit in a good way. So we got this. That's old though, so it's weak. It's not strong. We got that. For this is 405. This is today's goal, and we got 360s, and then we out of here. Just maxing out, calling it a lift. I had a bunch of other stuff planned, but I have to get out of here and do some shit inside the house and call it. So 405. We'll get the full workout this week. I really like what I built for today. I'm definitely doing it Friday. So, and the leg portion Wednesday. It's gonna be nice. 405. Super weak. Ooh, just gotta rip it. Fucking money, dude. I have way more than 405. I probably have a 450. I probably have 450. So there we go. Maxed out 405. We know where we're at. I will bump that up to, we'll go 420 training max. So for those of you who don't know what a training max is, when you hit your max, your training max is a perceived max that you think you can get, respectfully. So I hit 405 fast, moved like a motherfucker, and I think I can pull 450, but that's like pushing it. So I'm just gonna, from here on out, train off of 420 or 425, and now all my percentages just changed for dynamic. So dynamic days, I train 1 week 65% of my training max, then the next week 75% of my training max, then the next week 85% of my training max. So when I do that, and when I change my training max and keep gradually increasing it, those weights will gradually increase. But I don't change it just to change the max. I change it when shit happens. Like today, I hit 405. I haven't hit 405 in months. If you guys have been following along, I ain't hit nothing like that. But how fast that was, I have a 450. I think I have a 450, but my training max, I'm only going to pump it up 20 pounds. I know for 100% fact I have a 435 right now. 450 is pushing it, so my training max, I'm going to go 420. Next week, when we max out again, I will set it, my max to 420. And then, given the speed, I might bump it up 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds. So I went from 405 to 420, 425-ish. I'll figure it out. But that speed was nice, so I'm happy. I'm happy with it. We're out of here. I appreciate you guys for watching. The full workout plan for today will happen Friday. The leg portion will be Wednesday. So next Monday, we're probably going to be ripping 435, maybe even 450. We'll see how, if I feel as good as I do right now, next week, it's going to be nice. I'm not pushing it because I've just started. See what I'm saying? Train smart, not hard. Get to the goals, accomplish everything injury-free. That's the goal. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Later!